Ladies and gentlemen. I hope this is actually funny. I've seen entirely too many parodies like this, which aren't actually funny. So I'm hoping this one actually is. This is actually kind of an old game. Came out pretty much right after Far Cry 3, and was originally marketed as an April Fool's joke, but it wasn't. Let's see what we think of it. We might also not be on this screen first. No, I'm good not playing Far Cry 3. I wasn't actually a big fan of Far Cry 3. I didn't really get into the Far Cry series, I guess technically ever. Anyways, point being, you might be wondering, well, hang on. First, let me say shoutouts and thank yous to Colgrim, Kemek, Wombaclat, Sean J73, Razulia, Tiny Hippo, and the majority shareholder and the person who put the game on the books, Papa Neeks. Thank you all very much. You may be wondering, how is it that Papa Neeks has managed to get 2 games funded within the last week? And that's a very good question. You might think it's because Papa Neeks secretly has horrific blackmail material on how much I don't actually think Dive is the goodest of all the sharks. Unfortunately, you will be wrong about that. It's literally pure coincidence. Papa Neeks had, I can only imagine strategically, decided to put most of his funding towards 2 games that are very short. Star Wars Bounty Hunter and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. So after we did the adjustment period when we lowered the prices on everything, those 2 games, which were already very short and had a decent amount of funding, just got funded immediately. That's it. Nothing fancy. It just amused me, though, to think about that, because most of the other games that got funded because they were thank you streams. In fact, looking at it, I think Real Mist is one of the only other exceptions to that. Either way, let's go ahead and figure out which resolution we're going to be on here, because this is going to be a bit of a thing, but we'll make it work, as we always do. Yeah, as with several games of this era, getting them into runnable status is a thing, but pretty sure we'll be able to manage. Knock on wood. Okay, hang on. Let's go over here. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh my god. Hang on. Hang on. There. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. And we'll go ahead and jot that there. Make sure to do a reset. Looks like that's actually 4x3, so we're going to put that over here. There we go. Okay. And it's totally muted, as it's all perfect. I think it's one of those games which mutes it when you alt-tab, which is always incredibly frustrating. The online service is not available. Yeah, I ran into that last night, too. I'm not sure what that means, and I'm not sure I care. Thank you very much, Tokyo Vampire. I will jot that down. Yakuza Kiwami 2. I don't know, Crazy Norse. I've never heard of that. Question mark. And thank you, Nithrius. I will jot that down for Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. Thank you, both of you. So, you might think that because this game is a parody, we can't review it, and you would be wrong. Something I proved over the last several years at this point is that there is the ability to analyze, discuss, and break down humor. Humor has its own formulas and math, just like everything else does. And by what is effectively total coincidence, people keep asking me to cover things that are humorous works, and so I keep studying them more and studying the very nature of humor more and more. Ironically, we talked about this both during the My Little Pony streaminations, where there are several episodes we could break down and analyze from a humorous perspective, including an episode about breaking down and analyzing humorous perspectives. But yes, we also have already, as of this point in time, played both South Park games. So I'm not super worried about that. Oh, good. There actually is sound. Okay, so hang on. Owl. And thank you, Lessons Learned. As always, thank you for the bits. If you want to put those towards something, please let me know. You'll tell I'm running it down because the game goes quiet. New game. We're gonna put it on easy because I'm just here to have fun. Yeah, one channel audio. That's not great. Hold up. Is there licensed music? For real. Because if there is, we now officially have to mute the game as of right now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip the cutscene. Because you can do that. Please wait while we are connecting to the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon servers. The game is frozen. I have no ability to interact with it at the moment. Won't even acknowledge the mouse. Yes, I know that. Thank you, game. Okay, so quit to main menu. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the music. Music off. Congratulations. We are playing this game with no music. Yay. I wasn't even remotely ready for that. So I don't have like an 80s soundtrack. Like a lot of I have songs from the 80s, but they're not what you're thinking of when you think of 80s music. All right, well, hang on. Let's go ahead and I'm going to trust you guys on this one. If this game does not end up going live on YouTube, you know whose fault it is. That's right, it's the license labels for being stupid and evil. But I'm still going to blame you. Yes, overwrite.
Space. Earth. In the near future, at the end of the 20th century. Nuclear war has engulfed the planet.
I didn't know we were playing Fallout 3.
From the radioactive ashes of North America, a new breed of soldier is reborn.
Is that sterilized? Okay.
Online. Theta waves at 4 pulses and rising. 4.6 now. It's working. Induce delta. Keep them under 0.5 pulses. Limb actuators online. Cyber heart pumping at 130%. He's a strong one. Upload the program. Welcome back, Sergeant Rex Power Colt. You.
What's her name?
Part man, part machine, but all cyber commando.
Wakey, motherfucker! Op says there's a delay in the feed. They need to recalibrate your ass.
Me?
Well, it ain't me, because I'm goddamn near perfect. Men wanna be me?
And you wanna be with men? Yeah, I got it.
Coming up on our target. Briar Patch orders downloaded.
Mission parameters. Penetrate enemy bunker and download intel on enemy operation. Full lethal sanction enabled. Opposition is Black Sector threat. Repeat, Black Sector threat. Geneva Convention restrictions lifted.
Lieutenant, just who the hell are we taking down?
Couldn't tell you, Sergeant. But Black Sector, that could only mean a handful of outfits.
All of them bad news, Spider.
Alert. Alert. LiDAR Skynet detected. Helidrome 7-3 is no longer on stealth vector. Evasive, evasive, evasive.
That mean what I think it means. Just like that thing in Central America.
I'm gonna have me some fun.
Insert licensed music here. Do 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 do. Sorry. I think this is a good enough soundtrack as is. I mean, is there anything more beautiful sounding? I'm gonna go ahead and give a flashing lights warning, I think. There's a lot of neon flying across the screen. Anybody with visual sensitivity, that's your warning.
Shut us down now.
Proceeding to coordinates.
I gotta do my shit. I'll find the bunker entrance.
And I'll provide the distraction. Let's show them how cyber commandos get it done.
Mark 4 style, motherfucker!
I mean, the Black Hawk's just iconic. Offshore Coast. Whoever said that. Oh, it was lesson learned, my bad.
Security override.
This is absolutely a negative. I was just going to let it slide. But the fact that it removes my ability to interact with the game for like several minutes while I wait for it to acknowledge that the servers do not exist anymore is ridiculous. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, so let's get the music back on. I do want to check something here. Oh well. I was hoping for an ability to turn off the scan lines. the CRT effect.
Activate tutorial programs for Sergeant Rex Power Code.
Acknowledged. Loading basic tutorial batch 101 from Military Navigation for Idiots. Auto-holstering weapons for silent approach.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Now have fun.
What do I do? What do I do? Damn it! I can't. I'm sorry. Well, I guess we could YouTube the rest of the game. Thank you very much, Renegade V. Streams canceled. Laura can't read. If you want to put that towards something, please let me know, Renegade V.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Jump if you wish to jump.
Okay, I'm going to read these out loud. Pressing space enables you to move in a Z-axis arc without touching the ground in between. V underscore God of War 5. Done. Thank you.
Spider, I hate you.
Crouch to go lower.
Crouching activates your quadriceps and challenges your sense of balance.
Just let me kill people, damn it.
To look around, look around.
Mouse look engages one of your 5 senses, which is vital to navigation.
This is not cool.
Moving allows you to go in many exciting directions.
WAS to walk, which is focusing on slowing down your pace from run to something significantly slower.
Why?
Running is like walking, only faster.
Press L shift to activate your primary supporting and auxiliary muscles, which help you accelerate speed.
Fuck.
Are these tutorials getting in the way of your mayhem?
Oh, thank God it's a toggle.
Perform a blade takedown when sneaking up to an enemy.
When you're undetected, enemies cannot see you, allowing you to... Okay, that's more of a straight tutorial, so I won't read that out.
Tag enemies to track them more easily.
Ew.
Distract unsuspecting enemies with your D20. Nerd.
Dice date back over 5,000 years ago with the D6. That is some distance on that takedown.
These guys are a mega force.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got your back, bro.
I can't think what it's called.
Soul, brother.
There's a programming term for that. It's when you adhere to something, but it's not called adhering. Homing is not what I'm thinking of, but is also accurate. Oh, I think we're on fire. Okay, we're no longer on fire.
There's nothing to it.
After a blade takedown, you can chain kill nearby enemies.
Yellow. Oh, there is.
Nap time.
I mean, Phil Lamar's in everything in the universe, so... He doesn't get enough credit, I think, for being one of the most prolific voice actors in the world. That's not true. In the States. In the States, at least.
Climb to get higher.
Seriously?
Loading more training hints from the ABCs of War.
But I can't read! These tutorials are brought to you by Kobayashi Cyborg Lubricant. Lubricating your future. Tired of tutorials? Upgrade now to the Kobayashi Tutorial Premium. Let us play the game for you. Just so I think this was hold up, okay. Brain broke. You know how every now and again a parody is like, here's something that's funny, and then later on it happens for real? Like half of Simpsons. Or South Park. Yeah, I remember when this was a joke. Because there are games that do this now. Like, non-jokingly, non-parodically. Press and hold 1 to access the weapon wheel. It isn't a real wheel. It isn't a real wheel used in navigating vehicles. It's a metaphoric one. Now, shooting bad guys is more fun than ever with cyber points. Earn cyber points by killing enemies, completing objectives, and stealing collectibles that don't belong to you. Level to learn skills and become a bigger, badder cyber commando with cyber points. Press enter to make these patronizing screens go away.
I fucking hate tutorials, and this one is terrible.
After performing a blade takedown, you can shuriken a nearby enemy. Suggestion: deactivate alarms to avoid enemy reinforcements.
Alright, hold on. I gotta jot down some thoughts before we get into too much further. Damn it, Plutonia. I was actually curious too, Act. I wanted to see if it would actually search the server every time I pop it up. If it did, that would very quickly enter into double or even triple negative territory. Okay.
When the meter fills, the enemy can see you. Leave no enemies functioning.
Okay. Interesting combat music. There are no other guns. There's only the cyber knife. the hell is stealth? Why am I balancing my shotgun on my...
I headed him off. Time to put your hearts into it.
I mean, isn't that how you reload shotgun? If the sound's desynced, there's probably nothing I can do about it. And it's probably related to how bonkers it is whenever I alt-tab. Come on. Well, there's two ways, actually, Doncro. I hope it's just Twitch, because I've actually encountered that kind of crap before, and I know what is required to fix it, and I'm not sure I want to go down that route. Let's do a pause without alt-tabbing. And save the game link back. Save is unavailable during missions. Interesting. Jeez.
Objective complete.
Briar Patch, why didn't you tell us this was a Megaforce?
They were a Megaforce. Now Sloan's gone rogue, and we need to know why. Penetrate the bunker and download the data from the mainframe.
Rex, this is Sloan. Colonel Ike Sloan.
I served under him too, Spider. No way he went rogue. Not him.
You ready to put a bullet in the big man?
Let's just get to the mainframe and figure out what the hell is going on.
Sloan would never go rogue. Not after what happened in the East.
Come to Daddy.
So anyways, to finish answering Don Crow's question, I think there are two types of tutorials which are acceptable and should be done in a large scale, you know, like a 4X game or a grand strategy game. The first is something that should be optional, which is the no really hold your hands, this is where this button is, this is how you interact with this mechanic, this is how you find this particular aspect of things, etc., right? The second is much harder to design and arguably much more beneficial, which is to make a starting scenario or faction or race or creed or whatever, and that's the tutorial one. You design a specific area to be the tutorial naturally, you know, rather than being just another faction.
Eliminate all Omega Force soldiers while protecting Spider. Reminder, after a blade takedown, you can chain kill nearby enemies.
It's a Megaforce, all right.
Protecting heavily armored cyber soldiers. Use heavy ordnance.
Here, boy. Go fast.
What's the grenade button? Why is... No. Grenade is G. Grenade is always G. For grenade. It's non-negotiable.
What are they building here? I mean, that's a high-speed heterodyne 8000 assembly. Those things killed all the goddamn factory jobs in Detroit.
Not Detroit! Micro Heart just swapped with it over to mouse wheel. Middle mouse, rather.
You get to that catwalk. Sweep and clear all those motherfuckers.
Listen, grenade is G. The end.
To quietly position
Non-negotiable.
above the enemy before dropping down on them. Protecting heavily armored cyber soldiers. Use heavy ordnance. Alert. Lieutenant Brown needs assistance.
He's fine. Interesting thing, mouse wheel doesn't actually change your gun, it changes your grenades.
Alert. Lieutenant Brown is taking fire.
He's fine. I actually don't know where he is, too. Brown, where are you at?
Objective failure. Lieutenant Brown has died before completing your objective.
Ah, well. I'll just kill everyone else. No, I know, numbers change gun, which is not something I'm going to complain about. But it's very strange.
You get to that catwalk. Sweep and clear all those motherfuckers.
Use the catwalk to quietly position yourself above the enemy before dropping down on them. Protecting heavily armored cyber soldiers. Use heavy ordnance. Alert. Lieutenant Brown needs assistance.
Again? Damn it, Brown. Am I a babysitter?
Alert. Lieutenant Brown is taking fire. Alert. Enemies are targeting Lieutenant Brown.
Why aren't they called Skyrips? You know, that's an interesting question, actually.
You get to that catwalk. Sweep and clear all those motherfuckers.
Use the catwalk to quietly position yourself above the enemy before dropping down on them. Protecting heavily armored cyber soldiers. Use heavy ordnance. Alert. Lieutenant Brown is taking fire.
Literally, I suppose. Suck less, Spider.
Objective failure. Lieutenant Brown has
my
died
God.
before completing your objective.
You get to that catwalk. Sweep and clear all those motherfuckers.
Use the catwalk to quietly position yourself above the enemy before dropping down on them.
Yep, and now we're gonna wait. So I was partially testing the pursuit AI there, and then I heard, we lost the target, even when I just walked down a hallway. I'm not even hiding, I'm just right here.
Detecting heavily armored cyber soldiers. Use heavy ordnance.
Star Wars meme. So there's an interesting, I don't want to call it a bug, because it almost assuredly is not, feature, which I kind of hate. So the moment you do certain types of activities, such as reloading or firing, you are animation locked. So for example, I actually cannot throw a grenade until I have finished putting away my gun, to use a random example. Or if I start a reload, or going in or out of the sights, I can't do anything until it finishes. Oh, I'm assuredly that's not a glitch. It just sucks. At least Spider hasn't moved his low health ass yet. You just stay there, Spider. Forever. Best gun so far, by the way. As it usually is. Okay.
Let's find that mainframe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed earlier with the shotgun, once you start reloading the shotgun, you actually can't stop and start shooting again. Which may sound like a really minor thing, but anybody who's really dug into FPS design knows that one of the benefits of the shotgun is that you do not have to do a full reload before you can start shooting again. Like, that's actually a gameplay feature of the shotgun. I roll to disbelieve? Maybe there's some delay on it, because it looks like I stopped before I did a full reload. But I couldn't stop reloading until it had at least started tossing bullets in. Either way, what the crap.
That's the stuff.
I stand by my complaint. In fact, come on, Ubisoft. I just want to enjoy a silly shooty game. Is this so much to ask? Alright, what we got? Doesn't matter that much. Where am I going? There was one more. Yay. I was actually curious, Papa Neeks, because I glanced at it while I was going there.
That's a high-orbit red spear.
Thought all those motherfuckers were decommissioned.
Last I heard, we were still using them. Testing payload dispersal up in the Canadian wastelands.
What kind of payload?
I don't think I want to know.
I mean, I go up to the Canadian wastelands all the time. What are you talking about? I mean, like, 90% of Canada is a wasteland, like, in real life. That's not... That's true for a lot of countries, actually, if you really sit and think about it. So there's the Eurozone. North Africa, of course.
Objective complete. Mainframe located.
No!
There it is.
We found the mainframe.
I love the animation. Unironically.
Black magic, Lieutenant.
Hey, don't be hating the brother for his skills now.
Alert. Unauthorized access detected. Kimball bunker. Enter passcode.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
Spider.
I know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Failsafe countermeasures active. Beginning pre-launch diagnostics. Initiating decapitation strike protocols.
The helo's picking up multiple heat signatures converging on you.
It's moving into position, Lieutenant. I'll cover you.
You better.
Objective. Protect Lieutenant Brown while he hacks the mainframe.
I might have to hijack the system. This could burn out my main Cortex CPU.
Just come back in one piece. You got a wife and kid waiting for you.
Rex, if this don't work, you tell them. You tell them I died for my country.
Tell her that yourself. You hear me?
Right. There goes the fist jam.
Wait, what? You're at...
There it is. I'm penetrating the first layer of microchip bots.
Just do it.
Back in the ROM drive.
Work faster.
What?
I'm through the ramp port. Need more
I
time.
did it. I made it through the RAM port, everybody. Oh, that's great.
Reversing the code polarity. Almost there.
Code polarity? That's a long reload. LMG.
Recoding CPU sockets.
Hurry.
Hey, rush the protection, baby.
Recompiling the motherboard.
Objective complete.
I did it! Yeah!
Objective
Launch checklist complete. Coordinates uploaded.
Spider! Focus, Lieutenant. What am I supposed to do? Shit. Hilo 7-3. Requesting immediate evac. Lieutenant Brown is down.
Kilo 7-3, inbound.
Rex! Too much information! AI corrupted! Blood!
Decapitation strike countdown has begun.
Tell me what to do.
Missile launch autonomous! Get to the control plate!
What?
Rip out the ignition controls! On the control box! Shoot the brain cage! Rex, shoot the...
No.
Locate the missile control panel for me.
5x5. Highlighting objective. Objective. Disable secondary ignition controls.
Missile in position.
It's time to save the entire universe.
Decapitation strike countdown continuing. Memory corruption in sector Alpha Alpha Zulu.
T-minus 120 seconds to launch.
Ignition controls offline. Countdown aborted. Countdown aborted.
We even did the power slide.
Kilo 7-3, on approach.
Sylvanas, eat your heart out.
HUD rebooting. Stand by.
They're back online, Colonel.
Thank you, darling.
That's Dr. Darling. Dr. Elizabeth Veronica Darling.
Colonel Sloan, it's us. Sergeant Rex Power Colt. Lieutenant T.T. Brown.
Of course. They sent you boys after me. Now that right there is a definition of insanity. Darling, you are looking at two genuine Mark IVs. Top of the line. In their day.
I know what happened to your face.
Price of power, boys. She's a mean, demanding bitch. She's a wildcat in the sack.
Sir, what happened? They said you went off the reservation. It's gotta be a mistake.
Ever since the nuking of Canada and the invasion of Australia, the world's been floundering something fierce. We've lost our way, gentlemen. And now the government, our government, talks reconciliation with the Red Menace.
What?
But I have a means to redress the balance.
Rex, he's lost it, man.
What are your orders regarding me and Omega Force, huh? How much does Washington know?
I'm sorry, sir. I respect you, but I can't.
And you've bought into their goddamn lies. What a pity. Did you download my mainframe into your cortex?
Fuck you. I know what you're planning.
Your Mark IVs were smart, but way too independent-like.
What the fuck?
Ooh, yeah. Anyone can be brought in line or be taken offline. No! You are dead. I imprinted you Mark IVs with all my combat savvy, right? Tell you what, I'm giving you a shot at the brass ring, boy.
Briar Patch, come in.
Sergeant Rex Colt?
Wait, who is this?
Dr. Elizabeth Darling. I keyed into your comm when I was examining you. Sloan's cut you off from Briar Patch.
What the hell was that?
I'm sending you coordinates to a safe location.
And why should I trust you?
Because I hate Sloan.
Oh. Okay, Doc, what's the plan?
Stay low and stay quiet. The blood dragons have poor eyesight and a hunger for humans and cyborgs.
What? Hello? Fuck.
Scanning cave interior.
I'm not even gonna ask what all this nonsense is.
Objective. Escape. Alert. You have no equipment and are completely defenseless. Avoid all contact with cyber soldiers.
Can't even sprint. They took my legs.
What's up with all the blue goo? Holy shit.
What?
Dr. Darling mentioned they possess poor eyesight. Crouching may be advisable. The creature is emitting bioradiation. I've calibrated your scanner to alert you to their presence.
Well, we found the tigers, I suppose.
Yeah, you keep eating. That's right. Nothing to see here.
Apex predators. It's always about the apex predators, I swear.
That thing's in my way, goddammit. What now?
Detecting heightened olfactory capabilities.
Oh, that's
Throwing
interesting.
cyber hearts may lure the dragon away.
I was about to comment that they got rid of all my cyber hearts, but conveniently enough, I mean, you say that, Papa Neeks. I don't know. I've seen some death clouds in my time.
Objective. Move to the designated vantage point. I recommend collecting more cyber hearts.
I think we all know the answer to that, Trathon. EDF! EDF!
Here, kitty kitty.
What else would an enemy installation would be other than sky beams and glowing domes? Come on. Think!
Just remember, the shield protects the soldiers inside from the dragons, but it won't stop the dragons' laser fusion blasts.
They're what? Hello? Damn it.
Reminder. Throw a cyber heart at the markers I've indicated.
You know, HUD lady. Oh, whatever.
Eat it up, little dragon dude. Holy shit.
at some point you'd think the survival instinct would kick in.
Arrived. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh no. They're rounding up the scientists.
Then get out.
Not if you want a shot at Sloan. You need to secure the garrisons for supplies.
Detecting weapons in the bunker that you can use.
Oh, I'm sorry. In that case, I figured that the self-redundant, tertiary, actuary, self-reflecting polarity survival mechanism would kick in.
In the base from the overlook.
You're giving me a neon bow.
Party favors.
You're giving me... I have a neon bow. Hello, Chemic. I have a neon bow. Well, let's see what our aim's like. Okay, not the arc I was expecting. But one I can work with.
Good night, sweet prince.
That is... I don't know. I'm apparently just very stupid because that arc is not what I keep expecting it to be.
Follow the arrow.
That's true. This is the distant future of 2007. There's nobody here. What are you talking about? Listen, Tron lines... There we go. That should do.
Objective. You have several options in securing garrisons. You can kill all hostiles yourself. You can lure the dragons to the main...
Doc, you someplace safe?
I am. This is going to get bloody and messy fast.
Those happen to be my two favorite things. For fuck's sake, shut up, HUD. I do what I want.
Understood. Just keep in mind that there are two ways to turn off the mega shields, through either the console or directly at the generator, which you can also destroy.
Blah, 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 kill, blah, blah, blah.
Well, if Yada's here, I'll make sure to kill him immediately. I don't know. It's against my religion to give pluses to 80s music. No, we can retrieve Eros.
It appears to be over, Sergeant. I think it's time we meet.
Send me your location,
Okay.
and I'm on my way.
Coordinates received.
See?
Objective. Rendezvous with Dr. Elizabeth Darling.
Nothing to fear but fear itself. And blood dragons.
Okay. Yeah, just walking over it. Which is nice. We all know how much I hate looting.
From role-playing games, it's encouraging.
And
Objective complete.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
What are those things?
We're not sure. Perhaps a living fossil from the early Cretaceous period. We call them blood dragons. BDs for short. When Sloan drank their blood, it supercharged his cybernetics.
what?
Drank their blood? Is that a joke?
No, Sergeant. If it is a joke, I'm afraid it's a bad one. The blood supercharged Sloan, making him even more powerful.
And one ugly motherfucker. Why are you helping Sloan? And what does he want with that rocket?
Sergeant, slow down, please. We were using the rockets to test biochemical payloads of the dragon's blood.
Rockets? As in more red spears? How many?
I don't know. A lot. I don't think Sloan is interested in tests anymore. And I don't even want to get into what it does to normal people.
That's why he went AWOL?
Sergeant, Sloan wasn't entirely there to begin with. Now he has the rockets, and God knows what he's planning.
What's with the needle, Doc?
Listen, this will make you more like Sloan. Powerful, but without the side effects.
No, Doc. No way. I swore an oath to a special lady.
Your wife?
No. Lady Liberty. She taught me that winners don't use drugs.
All right, look. Sloan runs 3 top-secret facilities, each critical to his operations. I'm sending you their coordinates. Contact me when you reach them, and I'll give you all the intel you need.
You got yourself a deal, Doc. What about you? Are you safe here?
Just as long as Sloan doesn't realize I'm helping you. Good luck.
When you clear a garrison, like this one, secondary missions will become available at the adventure cabinet.
Liberating a garrison brings the principles of democracy to a location, making available 2 types of adventures: Hostage Rescue or Predator's Path.
Let's not disappoint the fans. Time to do this.
The attachments make your guns bigger and better. You get them by doing side missions and collectibles. I'm going to get a suppressor. Oh, okay. I thought that was a suppressor for my shotgun for just a second. Thank you, H. Markley. No, Lord Durves are never coming back. Ever, 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 ever. Much appreciate. And if you want to put that towards something, please let me know. Why would I need a car?
Eliminate Omega Force cyber soldiers quietly, or they will terminate the hostages with lethal prejudice. D20s, or nerd rocks, are good for distracting cyberhuman enemies.
I mean, Warp Core probably sounds like he's joking, but one of the two big reasons why we stopped doing hors d'oeuvres was they simply took too much time. You'd be surprised how much time goes into a 5-minute video. The other reason was the toxicity. Not a big fan of dealing with that level of toxicity in my everyday life. Well, there's prep work, and then there's grocery work, and then there's setup work, and then I start recording. The actual cooking usually takes around an hour-ish. Then we move on to the editing work. And then we punch it out. Morning, Spartan. And hello, DirectD.
The hostage is under attack. Protect the
okay. I'll lay our way to Victor here really quick. And we're dead. Well, they're dead. Everyone's dead.
Eliminate Omega Force cyber soldiers quietly, or they will terminate the hostages with lethal prejudice.
I wouldn't say it's just a DLC. It's a standalone.
Protect the cyber nerd.
What? But I didn't do anything. I didn't even get a chance to do anything. You missed the Lady Liberty joke. Sorry.
Cyber soldiers quietly, or they will terminate the hostages with lethal prejudice.
That's nice. Hang on, let's connect to the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon servers. Yes, Warp Core. They didn't have a planet. Do not appear to have a bow. Nope.
P20s, or nerd rocks, are good for distracting cyberhuman enemies.
Good question, Act, but I don't know. That's what I imagine. Okay.
You've done a good thing, saving my genius!
To use the patented Kobayashi Corporation instant travel system, open the map, select a liberated garrison, and press the relevant buttons. Kobayashi Corporation Fast Travel. Now 85% accurate, with only 10% genetic degradation.
Travel back to the garrison using the time-saving principles of fast travel to cut out the middle boring part.
Neato.
Use the abductor Pollicus longus to press M. I can't loot this guy. It will not let me loot. I have to fast travel. Oh my god. Okay. Move your cursor over a liberated or democratically positive garrison and press enter. Sure.
As per the War Games Act, all secondary activities reward you with attachments and credits at a friendly garrison's shop.
If guns make me safe, bigger guns make me safer.
True.
When you are running low on your supplies of lethal killing implements, like ammo, travel to a friendly garrison to resupply at the shop.
Because we're no longer a society that helps people for its own merits. Okay. I want the really huge mag.
To summarize, securing garrisons unlocks shops, secondary activities, and fast travel points. Secondary activities reward you with attachments, weapons, and ammo at the nearest shop. And all those things combined make for a happy and functional killing machine.
would VHS make a comeback? I mean, honestly, I don't even get why vinyl is making a comeback, but VHS? That is why we need the car. Any questions?
Scanning. New objective located. Eliminate all enemies.
No problem.
Alright, now to stealth in here. Now to get stuck on the terrain. I mean, getting a vinyl thing to set up on the wall, that makes a degree of sense to me. At that point, you are, for all intents and purposes, buying a nice painting. I'm okay with that. But, like... I don't know. I hang up my VHSs on the wall all the time. With a nail, just... hammer it right in. Heard that. Frickin' dogs. Future of Warbear. Warbear. Cyber dogs.
When I tuck you into your deathbed, and your blanket is 6 feet of my shit.
That's a good point, Act. I should be paying attention for that. Many cyber animals were harmed in the making of this film. Eh. I was actually wondering, Dakota. Well, that's not disorienting at all. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Except you totally would if you could, because who wouldn't? It saves you like $20,000. Of course you'd download a car. What a stupid commercial. That always pissed me off about that. Of course you'd download a car if you could. I would need 2 cars, so no. Interesting.
New objective received. Displaying. Leave no enemies functioning.
Sam. Oh, hang on. I'm being attacked by a cyber shark. Or a cyber patrol. Never mind. Hello. Only intend for that to go that way, but you know, it's good. It's all good.
I'm going to make you bleed out.
I mean, okay. Total truthfulness. If I had infinite money, like resources do not matter, I would in fact own 2 cars. I would have one for track day. That took forever to spool up. And then I would have one that I would actually use. Lotus Elise 111R. Nice Roscoe Porter. No question. They're not actually all that expensive. I could afford one now if I really wanted to. But not a really good everyday car. Let's check something. One of the things that a lot of video games forget, a lot of programs actually in general forget, is cross-referencing. To explain what I mean by that very, very briefly, let's say you want to know a stat on an item. Now, bad games, or I shouldn't say it that way, games with bad interface will have that stat available over here in this menu. Not in this menu, or this menu, or this menu where it might be applicable, but only over here. So you have to manually go over here, check the stat, then go over here to see how it's applicable. Cross-referencing is when you can see this stat from here, here, and here. And again, this is something that is a problem for programs in general, not just video games. It honestly should be one of the Interface 101s. So, can we see the upgrades here? Okay, we can. So let's see. The quad barrels requires 18 TV sets. We're not doing that. That's a hostage rescue. I don't know what that does. Bigger mag requires notes. Fire round requires types. This is a lot of collectibles instead of missions. That's a shame. Might do that one. Desperately saving Susan. I have no idea, Trihexia. You will have to ask them. Okay. Well, next, as they say. Let's just swim at what I believe is about 30 miles an hour. Hell, I think we swim faster than we run. Google act. I have no idea. Let's fight some cyber boars. What's that say? Something sucks. What does it say? Sloan sucks. Like the sound effect there. Honk. That's a pretty fast swim speed, yeah.
New objective received. Displaying. Eliminate all enemies before proceeding.
Consider it done.
Let's do drugs really quick here, like a winner would. Now don't be crude, Crazy Norse. It's coming out the back of my neck. Like a civilized cyborg being. I can't sprint while reloading. Please? There we go.
I had my eye on it.
Well, then I apparently have done something right, Oculus. I mean, we all know ranges are OP, so that's nothing new.
Disgusting. I love it.
Let's rent the tape really quick. Oh, okay. Any sniper is going to be amazing because Overwatch is the thing, but then Ranger.
It's nothing, but sure.
Interesting. Oh, sure, why not? Down to the GTA and buy some armor while we're at it. Terror 4000 rounds. What is a Terror 4000? Minigun. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. There's a bunch of TVs on my map. How many do we need? Like 18? That's... what is that? Give a damn. Well, that's probably the main quest. Alright, so hang on. So let's do this. Where are we at? Wow, it didn't ask us to acknowledge the servers not existing. I'm a little shocked. I mean, we're beating this game today. Whatever that requires is what that requires. I'm kind of curious of something here. So we're going to do something. We're going to see what happens. There's apparently a dragon nearby. I mean, I don't think Mass Effect 5 will be good, but a Civil War sounds interesting.
New objective received. Displaying. Eliminate all enemies.
Consider it done.
Well, I was going to test the checkpoint, and then there was a dragon. I should probably still test the checkpoint. It is worth testing. Everything? Literally everything, Zactap. Will be my answer to that. Alright.
Scanning. New objective located. Eliminate all enemies before...
That's actually sort of what I was expecting to happen. But that was based on much more modern Far Cry games, so you never know. Notice we are still very injured, of course. You can only hold 3 potions at a time, by the way. What if you caught that?
Garrison mega shields deactivated. Garrison mega shields deactivated.
Well, that didn't seem to do anything, actually, so...
Here you go.
See what that does, if anything. That's why it didn't work. So I'm going to ask a question based on ignorance, Act. What's the issue with shooting in Fallout 3? I think we got it. Well, they appear to be having fun with the dragon over there. Interesting, Act. I don't remember any of those being an issue, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. I'm also curious why you're having issues with the save system, since it's just the save and then the quick save feature that most games use. Hold on, are you playing on console? Because if you are, I take back every question I just asked. They're actually damaging that dragon. Surprisingly well. Well, every dragon is a loser who took drugs to get ahead. This is their punishment.
Mega shields online. Yeah, honestly, I am almost assured they're going to give this game a negative for visual noise. I don't have as many issues with this as some people I know, but I am having trouble telling what I'm looking at.
Alright, it's arguing time, X. So, argument number 1. You're literally Hitler. Reincarnated. I guess that's it? Like, I win? Because that's the I win button of arguments, so... Yeah, this is extraordinarily fast swimming. Slow. Except when we're going up, apparently. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so while I'm just swimming gathering TVs, I'll answer your earlier question. So you mentioned that Shepard is an extremely capable soldier by being capable of infiltrating a place and rescuing a scientist, to which I counter that I'm being attacked by a cyber snake. To which I counter that is reasonably impressive for a normal soldier. Someone who is not even N7, I would honestly be frank about.
Fucking flags.
It's not Assassin's Creed 1. So, is Shepard a capable soldier? Sure, but the reason Shepard is capable of being able to interact with and deal with things on an interstellar or galactic scale is because a Shepard is in charge of a capable team and has the backing of quite a bit in terms of resources, material, manpower, access, intel, and one of the best ships that exists, etc. In other terms, I stand by my statement.
Oh boy, another one down.
You have to do that each time. Yeah, behind every good general is a good quartermaster. I had the weirdest frickin' dream about that a few days ago. I don't remember all the details, because of course I don't. But it boiled down to... it boiled down to, like, someone being like, I want to be the such and such. I feel like I know who that is. And they wanted to be the captain or the admiral or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll be the quartermaster.
I hope I don't have to collect any fucking flags.
They were confused. Why would you want to be the quartermaster? I was like, no reason. You could probably tell where that went. I don't know what the pinafore is, so I'm going to lean towards no. Might be Jane Fonda? I was thinking it was that lady who gave us Streisand, but that never mind. That's not Streisand. Streisand has the giant nose. Who is that? Maybe it is Jane Fonda. I know I've seen that face before. Listen, listen, listen. Nobody knows who Gilbert and Sullivan are, okay? I mean, I've said several times that one of the reasons Napoleon was what he was because he understood what a supply line was and how to use it. Also true with Moltke, while we're on the subject. I was actually curious, Dakota, and that's probably the highest jump I've had access to yet. I mean, that was pretty much his mistake there, Loner. I've read several historical accounts that boil down to, like me, Napoleon, when he did the Russia thing, just wasn't as capable anymore, wasn't as competent anymore in general. Didn't bother to use clever tactics, didn't bother to outthink his opponents. Just kind of relied on attack move moving. And that was it. And, yeah, he got cocky, put simply. Bought a little bit into his own
I
hype.
hope I don't have to...
It has been argued, I'm not sure where I sit on this argument, that Napoleon might have been able to actually do something in the Russia situation if he turned around a lot earlier and set up his supply lines a lot better. Instead, he just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going, and that was the end of that. Idiot. Yeah, the moment my opinion, the moment he found Moscow effectively empty was kind of the final moment at which he should have turned around. I argue he should have turned around before that, but at that point, that should have been the no really moment of, okay, yep, alright, we're going home.
And then I get shit.
I love how his dialogue actually doesn't play when he's underwater. Let's be thorough. Let's do this. I'm not a big fan of Ridley Scott as a director. I know, antithetical. So I have no thoughts on that, really. I was actually about to say, having played HOI 4 at launch act, not sure I agree with that sentence. But now we gotta go after the Cyber Shark. I mean, ugh. How can we not... Latte break. Damn. Wait, the Mets are still playing baseball? What's wrong with them? Apologies to any Mets fans in the audience. I'm so sorry that you're a fan of the Mets. Oh, there's our shark. There's the shark. There's the shark. Found the shark. We did it. Mission accomplished. Oh god, Papa Neeks. Okay, well. We took out a shark. That looks like... Hang on. Looks like it's around. I mean, we are pro-shark. Well, I'm pro-shark. That's a good question. Does anyone mind Googling Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon disable accessing the servers? I mean, I think we've decisively proven that it's a negative. Probably more than one negative. So... Can we just, like, do we have a fix for that? That the game doesn't get credit for? And that doesn't take 70 minutes to do. So remember, I'm extremely stupid, so you have to talk at my level here. Like, if it's a simple I&I fix, that's great. If it's not, whatever. Yes, that's right, that is us catching a boat. But I can't get on the boat, so we're just gonna keep going. I do actually have a hex editor, but that sounds like not worth the time, honestly. Oh.
Scanning. New objective located. Eliminate all enemies before proceeding.
No problem.
Why are they glowing yellow? Apparently on fire. Not in the good way.
Scanning. New objective located. Eliminate all enemies.
On it.
That's how a sniper rifle should be used.
And then more advanced.
I'm right here. Come on up. I don't like the armored guys all that much. These? I really don't like the armored guys. Yeah.
Displaying new objective. Leave no enemies functioning.
No problem.
You're just another target of opportunity. Figure out what you need to do. So this time I left your ass. Shove this pineapple up your ass. You have no chance, man. No chance.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ladies and gentlemen of the evil faction, I've actually already forgotten your name. I'd like to talk to you about baseball. Omega Force. Have you ever just gone out, enjoyed the sun, a nice hot dog, cold beer? Greatest of American pastimes.
I'm taking you down at the same time behind cover.
Oh, right. The sky's overcast. With the gray skies and the ash of 1,000,000,000,000 dead suffocating everything in their way. Is there anything more American? Honestly. Not like the big guys.
I had my eye on him.
Just the two big guys left. Nope, I'm wrong. Just the two big guys left. That's true. College football is very American. Let's get a bunch of kids to do a sport that we make bagrillions of dollars off of, and quickly overshadows the actual National Football League. But let's not compensate them in any substantial way and effectively force them into unpaid labor. I know, it's getting better. Just... whatever. Oh yeah, you also still have to take classes. Obviously! You don't got a career, boy. Where'd they go? Why are you off my radar? Why are you still off my radar? Listen, healthcare is for the weak, okay? Are you implying that these kids are weak? They play college football, for God's sakes. Actually, the one thing that really pisses me off, it's kind of tangentially related. So college football, college sports in general makes a ton of money. Now, that's not the part that bothers me. That's whatever. No, the part that bothers me is that certain states, specific states, and specific counties will dump money onto education. Which sounds like a good thing, but that money goes to things like stadiums, or the sports team, or the club, not the school. I don't know if that's a problem in other countries, but that is a very regular problem here. Yeah, you ever wonder why teachers have to literally buy their own supplies and bring their own stuff into schools? Well, stuff like that is why. It's not the only reason, but it is certainly related. Is he? He's Michael Jackson. No, I did not, Trathon. Unless it's the thing from a couple months ago, in which case I did. He really is. He's just Michael Jacksoning his way through here. Now I don't know what he's doing. He's having issues. That's what he's doing.
This little piggy went to the morgue.
Oh, I actually did hear about that, Trathon. Ugh. And I spit upon it. Tui. Speaking as someone who has been a contract worker, in addition to a regular worker, I'm not a big fan of that particular trend. How shocking. Okay. It's not what I was expecting to happen, but, you know, whatever. Game, you gonna let me... There you go. Hey, listen.
He shot his mouth off.
Objective located. Leave no enemies functioning.
I saw a minigun emplacement on approach, but I'm not seeing it now. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Flag. Ah, whatever. Jerk!
Displaying new objective. Eliminate all enemies.
Well, I mean, a minigun would have been nice. But oh well. Hi. You got it. I wonder. it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not as crazy as I thought. Still a little crazy, but you know, not that crazy. Yeah, I honestly expected these to be kind of locked into an angle, like they are in most games. The fact that I can just completely 360 this thing is ridiculous. In a good way. No, I can't. Unfortunately, this isn't Just Cause 2. I can't just take the minigun with me. Refill a little bit. So, don't hate me, but I am absolutely giving this game a negative for visuals, Tiny Hippo. It's too much of too many different things. There's the scan lines, there's the excess emphasis on certain types of lighting, and most notably the neon. There's just the glare on virtually every light source. But all of that I could probably live with, if not for the fact that every time virtually anything happens, there's that as if you've got a bad signal connection to your TV. And well, I'm dead without mercy. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because it absolutely sets the tone. I agree with that. It just makes it harder to play. So, let's make sure those servers exist. Take a latte break here. I've never had an issue with XCOM 2, so I'm going to go with no. I mean, I don't recall XCOM 2 going... Yeah, to my knowledge, it doesn't work, Papaneeks, but even if it did, it's whatever. This isn't the end of the world. Hey! Okay. Hold on. 18. Interesting. That would be funny, Platonia. Yeah. Normally I'd take the boat, but I think I'm faster. Take the sub. What is this, Subnautica? Functional TV underwater. That's the important part. Oh, there's the double barrel. So that's 9. So, not to keep banging on the point, but just kind of reiterate. You know when he does that little swoop, swoop, swoop thing when he's swapping guns? Like this little thing? Not only can you not sprint while that's happening, but there's certain activities you can't do while the animation is playing. That's the kind of thing I'm referring to when it comes to animation locking. You're locked out of activity because of the animation. Like if you probably have noticed me stop sprinting in the middle of a base because I switched weapons. Like, just happened, just there, or there. Listen, if you don't want a double-barrel shotgun, I don't know what to do. Like, how do I even talk to someone who doesn't like double-barrel shotguns? Like, how do I even convey to someone that alien? Okay. I'm gonna try. 2
Got another one.
is better than 1. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, that's a good point, Tiny Hippo. Alright. Actually, what's funny is I can think of a game where the double-barrel shotgun absolutely sucks in. And now I can't think of the name of the game. Because all my friends would call it Diggy Diggy, which irritates the crap out of me. Oh god, what's the name of that stupid game? Deep Rock Galactic, that's it. The shotguns, of which there are 2, absolutely suck, in my opinion.
I collect shit to unlock shit, and then I get shit. Got it.
And, yeah, both of those shotguns are not things I'm fond of. You know, I don't recall really using shotguns in Fallout in general, so I think you may be onto something there. Hi to Quack. Now, by contrast, the shotgun in, I don't know, Doom 2, or Doom 64, or Doom 4, or Doom 5, yeah, I'm into that.
Got another one. What the fuck am I doing?
Making our way to the main quest. That's what we're doing. There's a shotgun in Contra? What? Look, we all know that spread fire is best fire. I mean, I love a good spaz. I think Grand Theft Auto was actually the first game to ever introduce me to the spaz. And I was just kind of like, what?
I hope I don't have to collect any fucking flags. Doc, I'm at the dam. God damn, it's big.
Every facility has its own generators, but without the dam, Sloan can't run his operation at full strength.
Then it's time to blow his dike.
Okay, I'm sending you the coordinates to enough C-4000 to crack that dam. Draining the reservoir will compromise the reactor's coolant system.
Objective: retrieve C-4000.
So hold on. Let's really test falling damage. Nope. Good to know.
Doc, ready to bring the house down.
Just like when you saved me and my team in Quebec, when you caused that hydro plant's nuclear reactors to go critical.
I don't remember much before getting shot up. Playing as a kid, my parents, Vietnam War II.
I'm sorry. Good luck, Rex. We're counting on you to save us again.
Vietnam 2, huh?
Complete. Objective. Reach dam and plant C-4000 along structural faults.
Ironically, Vietnam 2 was a grand total of 15 minutes. It involved 7 nukes and a lot of blood.
Detecting cybernetic hounds. Robo-dogs can smell you, even while stealthed. Use your dice to lure the robo-dogs away from your position.
Blood, ash, vapor. What's the difference? Well, America would have won if they didn't have troops on the floor, or on the ground, excuse me, when everything went down, so... I wonder. Yeah, Plastic Explosive 4, P4. At some point I do need to swap out my machine gun, which I effectively don't use, because it's kind of crap.
Time to ride shotgun.
Or, a bow. Like, the machine gun is the only gun I actively don't like so far. This thing. It feels like an SMG. Bad damage, high rate of fire, too much spread, weird clip size. It's just, eh. I'm sure all the guns are good once you upgrade them, admittedly. It's just, right now, this thing is just, eh. It also does this weird pulling. And I know that most games have a pull when it comes to firing, but this one's pull is just weird.
Proceed to the next structural fault.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's there to be the default gun. Pretty much exactly what I mean. In Mega Man terms, it's the lemon shooter. Was it Far Cry 3 that allowed the infinitely spreading fire? Ah, it's 2. Okay.
This one's for you, Spider.
Objective partially complete. Proceed to the next structural fault.
He's heading to his grave.
No, I didn't try hex you. It's starting to not surprise me, though. You know what's going to be weird? I think I might agree that this is the best Far Cry game already, but most especially because of one very big point. Can anyone guess what that point is? Okay, 2 big points. Because, yeah, 4 and 5 tried way too hard to be way too serious. 6 started getting back to silly. But no, that's actually not what I was thinking of. What I was thinking of is the fact that the game doesn't drag itself out too much. In my opinion, most of the Far Cries would be better if they were about half as long as they are. There's good stuff there, and then there's a whole lot of padding. Like, way too much padding. And yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. We need to have a AAA title that fulfills a certain distance requirement. Doesn't change the fact that they are just... It gets old at a certain point. It's like, oh, okay. That was fun.
Heavy flamer units
hello.
conveniently exposed fuel tanks.
Yeah, 4 is a really good example of that.
I give that a 9.5.
That would be New Dawn, Trihexia. Ironically, a game that scored rather badly despite being short. That's because Far Cry New Dawn sucked. Once again, going back to that whole short does not make for better thing that I've talked about.
Everybody's dead.
Pretty recently, actually. Honestly, my least favorite Far Cry overall is probably 5, though. Far Cry 5, I think it's 5. It's the one that's in Minnesota. And just... It kind of does so much wrong. It's hard to even summarize what Far Cry 5 does wrong. Going back to that taking itself too seriously thing, Far Cry 5 is a legitimately accurate look at how real-life cults operate, complete with all the messed up, just garbage that comes along with that. That's not fun. That's messed up and horrible. And takes itself way too seriously.
C-4000 planted. Please proceed to designated safe zone before detonating.
Time to bring the house down.
It's good for a horror game, I agree with that, but in Far Cry 5 it's just, huh?
Let's hope this new C-4000 is as good as the old C-400. Nope, it's not. Doc, it's a no-go on the explosives.
Well,
One of the engineers working in the dam.
There were civilians.
Through his personal tracking device.
Objective: rendezvous with engineer inside the dam.
Attention. Tomorrow night is chili night in the cafeteria, and extra rations of Kobayashi Cyborg Lubricant will be served. Kobayashi Cyborg Lubricant, lubricating your future.
ironically, I would agree with that, Bragman. It just made for an awful game. It didn't help that the actual gameplay of 5 wasn't anything particularly special. Even by Far Cry standards.
Shot his mouth off.
Also, Far Cry 5's plot has the worst example of cutscene incompetence I have ever seen in gaming, and that is saying something. So check this out. This isn't a spoiler. This is just the structure of the game. So there's these different regions, right? Each region is controlled by one of the bosses of the cult, and the structure of the game is you do missions in a region that increases the chaos meter, or whatever the hell they call it. Once it's full, we go and we fight... We fight the boss, right? We unlock the mission to go after the boss. Cool. Here's the problem. They wanted to develop the bosses throughout the region. Now, they had many, many different ways they could have done this, but what they decided to do was that here's the bar, right? So every time you hit this amount, and this amount, and this amount, or whatever, once you hit a certain set point, you would be kidnapped while playing the game normally, regardless of all logic or reason. Nothing you can do about it. 100% guaranteed kidnapping. To really emphasize this, at one point in time, Pax and I were in a friendly base, surrounded by friendlies, and the enemy team showed up to kidnap us. The enemy team started attacking. We successfully fought them off and killed them. Wipe out the enemy team. Reminder, in the friendly base. And then just a script happens, and we all of a sudden fall over like, ugh. And then we wake up in the kidnapping thing, so they can have their cutscene with the boss. Then we escape, of course. So we're incompetent, and then they're incompetent, and then this happens 2 or 3 times per boss. Please think about how ridiculous that is. Did someone just shoot me through the wall? Because I think that's what just happened.
Need to kill thousands of intruders in a hurry? Why settle when you can unleash the Terror 4000 on their communist asses?
Oh, baby. Where you been all my life?
Oh, it's absolutely terrible. Like I said, it is the worst example of cutscene incompetence. Again, both directions that I've ever seen. Sure, let's just refill everything. Drive safe! Exclamation mark. I will continue to try to defeat the cyber robot sharks from the distant future of 2007, period. I mean, I'll read it out loud if that's what you mean, Tiny Hippo. Who needs accuracy or run and gun when this minigun bad boy throws thousands of bullets at the target, their location, and their closest relatives?
Reminder, throw a cyber heart at the enemy so that nearby dragons attack them.
Eat it up, dragon
Attention. A new delivery of explosive red barrels has arrived. We request that all personnel exercise more caution around explosive red barrels, as their usage is for emergencies only.
Well, explosive red barrels are for ambiance, obviously.
Objective complete.
Are you Sergeant Rex Colt? Dr. Darling said you're some kind of hero.
I'm no hero. I'm just your everyday U.S. military Mark IV cyber commando.
Alrighty. You need to clear me a path to the reactor so I can turn the power down. I'm no cyber soldier.
Right. Then it's lights out for Sloan.
Objective, protect the engineer.
Do I have to?
Man, why do I have to be political?
I guess. I do love escort missions. They are the spice of life.
I'll wait here while you do your thing.
Well, I do like losing missions. why I do it so much on camera. It's like, just a couple lost missions gets me through the day, you know what I mean?
Once again, from the top. Find the station.
You killed a lot of my soldiers, Rex. Attaboy.
What happened to protecting the men under your command, Sloan?
Only the strong could protect themselves. I learned that during the war. We didn't have what it took to win.
We nuked Canada into a toxic wasteland.
We didn't go far enough. But whoa, son, you gonna see some shit change. I promise you that.
I'll wait here while you do your thing.
Attention. Cleanup of mutagenic biotoxins on sub-level 3. Cleanup on sub-level 3.
I mean, I'm not sure there is Von Falkenstein. You notice even looting animation is quicker with the Terror 4000 out? Like, if there's ever a better sign that this is the superior gun, that's it right there. I'm not joking. Here, watch this. Oh, okay, now it's not doing it. Earlier it didn't do it. What the hell? Okay, now I'm confused. I swear earlier it didn't do the animation.
Time to take a look.
Maybe it's just random? I know nothing.
Clear.
On my way. Well, look at you. Still alive and all.
You know what, Sloan? Your Omega Force is an Omega farce.
Oh!
Who's the joke and who's the cyber god? Tell me something, Rex. Ever since they fixed you up with my combat programming, does that little voice in your head sound like you? Or does it sound like me?
What are you talking about, Sloan?
Well, maybe there's more of me in you than you got left of yourself. Or maybe you scared I didn't give you a reason to kill. I just gave you an excuse.
That did it. That's the bridge to the exposed reactor core. Come on!
We've accessed the coolant lake. Release the cyber shocks!
No! Not the Cyber Sharks.
I'll override control mechanisms and send that baby into overload.
I don't think there's actually a term for that, Trahexia.
You, said that one already.
Lights out forever.
Okay. We are almost there, Sergeant.
Lol.
Heavy electromagnetic distortion.
Oh, crap.
They locked me out! You need to override the shield's emergency bypass underwater. Remember, there are cyber sharks down there.
Scanning. Deactive. Underwater. Shark. Switches to be pretty. Oh, so pretty. And witty. And open the safeties.
Well. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Set deactivated. Locate the next one for a kiss, kiss, kiss. Set. In the name of love. Objective complete. Rejoin the engineer and hold hands. And frolic.
HUD, do we need to have a talk?
You did it! Now I just need to hack the system and expose that reactor core.
Attention. No parking in the brown zone.
I'm opening the reactor shields. Don't let them kill me, okay?
I guess? What if I do let them kill you? Oh, hey, there's a fresh one. Stop freaking out. God. The answer to your... So, first of all, I didn't actually see a question there, Zacto.
Just
a comment. However, I would say what they can accomplish depends entirely on what their objective is. Like, if you're sending one squad to capture a planet, then no, that's not happening. Sabotage, infiltration, breaking down specific defenses so the main forces can move forwards, getting recon, there's all sorts of stuff they can do. Calm down. Calm down.
Sergeant Colt, you missed a couple of cyber soldiers. You did it, Sergeant, but it's not overloading. You need to punch the reactor.
Objective.
I have to what?
Nuclear reactor.
Benji, no! Doc, I made it. But Benji didn't.
I'm sorry, Rex. He was a good man.
No, Doc. He was a real American hero.
Or Benji.
A reminder to all personnel to wash your hands after using the bathroom. When you shake hands with someone, it's like they're shaking hands with everyone you've ever known, including your mother. And you wouldn't want anyone touching your mother, would you? Please wash your hands.
Rex, are you doing okay after that EMP surge?
What?
Good as new, Doc. There's no challenge I can't beat.
I don't know, Rex. I'm pretty unstoppable in the Bishop of Battle.
Doc, you play video games?
Yes, Rex. Video games are a proven coping mechanism, like any hobby. They've been shown to improve hand-eye coordination, problem-solving, social interaction, and self-confidence. And no studies have managed to prove a correlation between video games and violence. Frankly, anyone who thinks games are bad for you is a fucking idiot.
Hey, whoa, Doc.
No, Rex. FUCK stands for Failing to Understand Our Capacity for Kindness. It's an acronym. Though I suppose this isn't a game anymore, is it?
What more do I need to add to that? All right. By the way, I haven't really updated the HUD, mostly because alt-tabbing kind of sucks here, but here's where we're at right now. I agree with her, though. For whatever that's worth. Let's see. So the next main mission. Way over there. Let's do this. We've got a new toy for taking care of garrisons. I'm gonna call her Betsy. Bionic Enemy Terminator. See ya! Is what it stands for. I think we're actually a little bit slower while carrying Betsy. Just a bit. Tell you what, Dark Day.
I collect shit to unlock shit, and then I get shit. Got it.
Just for you, Dark Day. Dubra. I have a minigun. Anyways.
New objective received. Displaying. Eliminate all enemies.
Sure thing.
I'm hitting you down to the thing.
Oh, that actually hurt. Still no wild dittos. Wow. Okay, him. Take two. On the map, please. There we go. I mean, isn't that what you do when you've got a minigun? Ah!
New objective received.
Rex, are you doing okay after that EMP surge?
Good as new, Doc. There's no challenge I can't beat.
I don't know, Rex. I'm pretty unstoppable in the Bishop of Battle.
Doc, play video games?
Yes, Rex. Video games are a proven coping mechanism, like any hobby. They've been shown to improve hand-eye coordination, problem-solving, social interaction, and self-confidence. And no studies have managed to prove a correlation between video games and violence. Frankly, anyone who thinks games are bad for you...
412.
Hey, whoa, Doc.
No, Rex. FUCK stands for Failing to Understand Our Capacity for Kindness. It's an acronym. Though I suppose...
I forget who asked, but somebody asked how much ammo it would take to take down a dragon.
I had my eye on him.
I know, Traxia. But I mean, why would I let a dragon take all my kills from me? Being set on fire might not be a bad reason. Give you that. Really? Okay.
I'm on you. I shoot myself so you don't feel so bad. You have nowhere to hide.
For an hour? Jesus, Brigwin. I don't think I've ever had a BIOS flash take that long before. But, unfortunately, as anybody will tell you,
way to die on a job, dick shitter.
like, you need to just kind of let that go for as long as it needs to. So that sucks. I hope it works, Brigwin. I really do. I suppose I don't need to say that. Hey, Brigwin, I hope that it never works, because I'm pure evil. Yes. Where's the logic in that? Alright, what do we got? Semi-auto. Yeah, okay.
Hang on. Huh?
Okay. I've got a very stealthy plan to deal with these people.
No, that's up here.
Defend the hostage before he is shot to pieces. Or just shot.
Done. Hey. Hey.
I'm touched that you would save your betters.
He said blow me, so I did.
Okay, for real, is there a minigun silencer in this game? Because that alone would make me smile. Like, no joke. That's awesome. Ah! Awesome points rescinded. That would be legit. Ah, alas. So just get, like... So I've got it, Trithan. Okay, so you get a silencer for the minigun, and then it's like, oh, I just need multiple silencers. So you just get, like, 5 or whatever. So you have to get 5 silencers, and yeah, each one reduces the sound of the minigun. And by the time you have the fully upgraded minigun, it's just... Actually, that sounds extremely horrific. That sounds like some sci-fi, like, horror movie stuff.
You know, I'm starting to actually like this.
Yeah, you don't even hear the motor, it's just... And then they're dead. Good morning, Ross. Welcome to the life of a cyber commando. I'm your host. Get his name. Some ridiculous name. Brick Justice.
I had my eye on him.
Rex Power Colt. Oh god, that's so terrible. I love it. Sergeant Rex Colt. I work for a living, thank you.
Yep, got another one. What the fuck am I doing?
Getting collectibles so I can get upgrades. Hello? What would be a good, ridiculous name for Lore Runner? Go ahead, get the joke out of your systems. I know you want to. Cyber Lore? No, it needs to be more ridiculous. Oh! Corporal Lore Steel Power Runner. The Spider Killer. Let's do this first. There's something I haven't killed up there, too. I need to write that down. It's Lore Steel Power Runner. Loremeister Running Mad Nerd Brain Maximus. The third. Come on. Come on. Oh, whatever. Ugh. Fine. Ugh. Hey, listen. Thanks for listening.
Dead when everybody's dead.
Do you...
This little piggy went to the morgue.
I can't do one-liners either. Help me think of some terrible one-liners for Power Runner Esquire.
Try shooting yourself.
Was that not? Oh, whatever.
Extreme craziness. Something behind us, and I got to go back. I found on crazy.
You'd think they'd be busy with the dragon, but, you know, whatever. Excuse me, the blood dragon. That's poor. Yeah, I have no idea what's giving it, Dakota. I'm not here to complain, I'm just confused by it. Why are there... Do you mind? I really don't care about you at all. Screw it. Oh, that would explain it in Oceans. I knew I couldn't reload earlier while sprinting. I'm not going crazy after all. Crazy Norse, I'm not crazy. I'm not the crazy one.
Eliminate all enemies before proceeding.
I mean,
Sure thing.
that is what I mean. Alright, so how much ammo do I have? Eh. Where do you even see what you get from mobile ups? Or can you, I suppose, is a better question. Aw. Secretly. This is just my way of staying hydrated. Okay. Skills. So there's swapping quicker. There's improved stability with the bow. Additional health slots. Healing heals for more. Reload while sprinting. There it is. Slot. Perform a takedown at close range. Automatically pilfers their loot. Nice. Additional health slot. Move faster when crouched. We just got that. You can now do takedowns on heavies. Or rather, we will at 15. Excuse me. Healing will heal for more. Pull the pin on an enemy's grenade and then kick him away by pressing Chi after a takedown. Partially drained health bars refill faster. Reduce damage from explosions. Less damage from animal attacks. Less chance of being knocked down. Steal enemy's pistol. Armor is better. Reduce damage from fire. I was hoping for increased run speed somewhere in that, but that's okay. That's okay.
I'll go to bed when everybody's dead.
I'm just saying, Popaneeks. There's no such thing. Okay, that's not true. There's rarely such a thing as too fast.
Carbine deal, etc., etc.
Look, I wouldn't mind the Flash's superpower. I could get so much work done every day. See, I wasn't going to get the bow, but then I got something just better. Go over here. And there's the quad barrel. So this is now my shotgun.
Stop it! Hey, I'm not the enemy!
Oh, wrong thing. I don't want to do that.
This is scary.
Yeah, that is an ammo dump right there. My God. So the really huge mag is Carlisle's notes. We need 10 of them. I don't know what the bandolier really does, but whatever. Animal types and Carlisle's notes. We haven't killed whatever that is, I think. Or that. I was gonna say, this feels like a dragon killer right here. Big, open target, every single pound of damage going right into the enemy. Yeah. Any animals around here? Hello. Come out wherever you are. I wish to kill you. Got it. I mean, I wouldn't mind a 16-barrel shotgun, but I'm ridiculous. See, exactly, Dark Knight. You need to have some variety. That's just life. I like Reese's, but I don't want to eat Reese's every day. Some days I just feel like a Snickers, you know? Especially almond Snickers. Those are amazing. Alright, animal. Where you at? Oh, you're right here. No, that's a boar again. Maybe that is what that is? That does not look like a boar to me. Garrison, bottom center. There are two quests there. Which one is it? And we'll do that in a second. Guess we're gonna go to this. I like the sound design too, at least on a story axis. I wonder what happens if I just do this. Oh, that's interesting.
Scanning. New objective located. Eliminate all enemies.
Doesn't count that high, Chthon.
choice has figured out. You know to help figure out. You know that's it.
What I find funny is the ammo for this thing is either more expensive or there's just more of it. Like, I was kind of mentally tracking how much money we were spending
Kill him too.
versus how much money we were getting. And we were very much net positive, at a net positive in terms of income, until we started using the minigun. Now, we're still net positive, it's just a much smaller ratio. Because this thing eats up ammo like crazy. It's not a complaint, by the way, it's just a statement of fact. Do you really care why the scientist needs saving? Nope. All you need to know is kill Omega Force before they kill him. Okay. I can do that. We'll see what the bandolier does. Have you never had, like, a green smoothie, Trithon? Those things are super healthy. It's got Mountain Dew, energy drinks, algae, nuclear radioactive waste, crunched up Borg parts, and Romulans. Good afternoon, Mother Merced. Oh, this one's gonna suck.
Defend the hostage before
Oh, God.
he's shot to pieces. Or just shot.
They're the best thing ever made in the history of the ever Trihexia. Ever. I've also never played any and wasn't even aware that people had made some.
Defend the hostage before he is shot to pieces. Or just shot.
Scientific genius triumphs again! With your help, of course.
Okay, I won't kill you then. So I feel like I know what you mean, but what do you mean by reverse campaigns? Start drop too. Yep, nope, that's what I thought. That sounds neat. Where are we? Listen, I got 5,000 bucks. That's a huge amount of money for 2007. Omega Force is on a boat. Scientists on a boat. You need to be on a boat. That looks like a hostage rescue. That's this one. Furthest path. Turtles are leaving the sewers under this garrison, blocking pipes, befriending rats. Kill them dead.
Someone's screwing with me.
I mean, if you think about it, under certain circumstances, I could see ammo being cheaper and easier to come by than bread. Knifing him. Oh, wow. He had a tenor on him. Where did that come from? How did you... You think I'm blind? Snap 2, that's what that's called. Sorry. You notice he snap 2'd us pretty effectively though. But that's also true when we do the takedown thing, so can't complain. Cowabunga. Dude. I apologize for my terribleness. Alright, so. So we want to go here. And thus did the turtles meet the end they so richly deserved. Clogged arteries because of pizza. That's a good question, Plutonia. I'm thinking melee focused. Probably one of the lankier looking ones. As opposed to the big bulky type, you know? Might literally just be fastest to run I was gonna make a Shredder joke, but I think Trithan just preempted me. It's okay, it was a terrible joke anyways. Why are even these... I was just gonna say, that's why they call me the Shredder. No, Zach Taft. First of all, I have no idea what the concept of spare time is. And second of all, I needed the hard drive space back. Legendary Edition was huge. Took up a huge chunk of space. I haven't killed one of you yet. I think. Well, maybe I have. Yeah, no, my time is pretty carefully allocated. Come on. We have swept a weirdly large portion of the map so far. That's not a complaint, it's just an interesting observation. There's the final dungeon. Eh. Oh god, there we go. Are there any other side quests that are not copy-paste, that are unique or manually crafted or interesting or whatever? That's a bit of a pity, but expected. They probably made that mission, and then the others are the copy-pasta type things. That's true, Chemic. You're right. Graduated from Harvard. It ends for the eggheads as we always knew it would. In fire. And Walter. Why is it all pink? Why is this thing here pink? Someone explain this to me. You. Ow. In the grim darkness of the future, every tree is neon. Even the bones are neon in the future. I mean, I'm kind of with you on that, Kevin. As I was complaining about just a bit ago, in my opinion, most Far Cry games are not interesting enough for their length. They just get padded after a while. Yeah, come on. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Who is on the money? Surely someone else has looked into this. Someone. It is Joan Rivers. It's Joan Rivers. Like, ignoring the obvious, I'm staring at a picture of her. That's who it is. I think Joan Rivers. Like, I'm not complaining, but that's an odd choice. Ow. Get her off my screen. That's what that should look like. All nice and green. Yeah. Resistance is futile. Zach, why is that?
Hey, Doc. Tell me about the silo.
That's Hauser Labs, the heart of the Blood Dragon research, and the nursery where we're breeding the dragons.
Nursery? Sloan. Tell me, Doc, how'd you end up with that lunatic?
After the U.S. stopped the Soviet invasion by nuking Canada, we had no home left. Sloan offered us that. And a purpose. We didn't know he'd gone rogue.
All right, Doc. But it's nap time for the nursery.
Objective: penetrate Hauser Labs.
How did they stop the Soviet invasion by nuking Canada? Actually, you know, it'd be really funny. So the Soviets are like, we're gonna invade. The US is like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna nuke Canada.
Kill him too.
They're like, wait, what? But they're not involved. Yes, but this is how crazy we are. If you invade us, we'll nuke... Shoot! We'll nuke random countries for no reason. And people are like, oh my god. We should immediately leave the US alone. I mean, they probably were invading through Canada, but I kind of like my answer better. They were just like, oh, you're going to invade us, huh? Oh my god! What? Canada should have known better than to be in nuking distance.
Welcome to the Silo of the Future, where all your stronghold needs will come true.
I'm in, Doc. But a nursery, this place sure is full of the science.
It's not just a nursery. It's where Sloan's building the brain cages to control the dragons. They won't attack his cyber soldiers so long as they wear the brain cages.
Not on my watch.
Destroy the prototype Erector rooms, Rex. And if you see any dragons with brain cages, shoot the aggression inhibitor unit on the back of their skull. They'll revert to their normal aggressive behavior and attack the cyber soldiers. Otherwise, they won't respond to cyber hearts or fire.
Destroy the brain cage prototypes.
bed when everybody's dead.
Anybody know if the mag upgrades stack? Oh, they do. Okay. See, I was deliberately not picking it up because, duh. I know I do, Retu. Be polite, be professional, and have a plan to invade every country on Earth. That's my motto. We actually don't have enough money for that.
Boom. Send for a medic so I can kill him too. Way to die on the job, dick shitter.
I do like the sniper. Sniper, shotgun, and, of course, Betsy are my best so far. Pistol's okay. I mean, everybody likes Betsy, right? Excuse me, I'm trying to soak in the ambiance here. Very impolite. I mean, yeah, cyber hippos would be terrifying. Of course, I can think of a lot of cyber creatures that would be pretty terrifying.
Destroy the next brain cage prototype.
In these uncertain times of Soviet aggression, this 5-star silo will shield you and your rogue army from fallout and cannibalistic humanoid underground degenerates.
Proceed to the next brain cage erector room.
Spooky doors.
the band... Well, no, I already got the max size. That's fine. I'm not sure what the bandolier did. No. No, Papa Neeks. I didn't have much time to do anything at this point. Enough time to eat breakfast and get the tech set up, and that was kind of it.
I got this. You are class 4.
I know Zach tapped. I don't think anybody should have nukes. Not even me.
Destroy the last brain cage prototype.
Hello, Dr. Winter. No, I'll keep the minigun. They can have their own guns.
Objective complete.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. All personnel, stop intruder from reaching the silo door that protects the vulnerable nursery.
HUD, set an objective.
Affirmative. Objective. Open silo door. Objective complete. Jump down to the sublevel.
Are you kidding me?
You are not the punchline. You are a killing machine. Jump.
No, okay.
Is this thing so slow?
Objective. Secure flamethrower and destroy Blood Dragon egg clutches.
Alert. Sub-basement breached. Stop the intruder before he can enter the nursery and turn the emergency wall-mounted flamethrowers against the egg clutches. All personnel, please use non-lethal rounds to avoid damaging the egg clutches. All personnel, please use full lethal sanction to stop the intruder.
Time to break some eggs.
Attention, wall-mounted flamethrower are to be used only in cases of emergency by sanctioned personnel. If you're uncertain if it's an emergency, then it's probably not. Have a nice day.
Oh, that's a slow reload. Oh, got it.
Boom! Headshot. I'll go to bed when everybody's dead.
But yeah, lunch break after the mission that we're currently doing.
Dick shit. Excellent. I like mine extra crispy.
Warning. Fire excites Blood Dragons. It does not hurt them.
Well.
Guess I'm coming out of my shell. Anyone want their eggs scrambled? Are these extraterrestrial?
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Come on.
Fried eggs coming up. Oh. I'm truly exceptional. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Objective. Reach the elevator and escape.
Alert. All egg clutches destroyed. Fire suppression systems have caught fire. Beginning evacuation.
Initiate self-destruct protocols. Team on 30 minutes.
3, 2, 1, blow up, goddammit!
Have a pleasant day.
Who voices Sloan, by the way?
How slow is this goddamn elevator? What's the point?
Dramatic tension. Alert. Inbound blood dragon. It's one of the mothers. She is angry you took a flamethrower.
Okay.
Now have no time left to reach minimum safe distance.
Huh. That seemed kind of familiar to you?
Damn it, Bean. Against. Damn it.
Recommendation. Mount the gun turret.
No shit.
I wanted the rest to know with me.
Game. Game.
Where you with me.
When did Jurassic Park come out? No reason. Idly wondering. Oh wow, that's earlier than I thought. Yeah, that movie was ridiculously ahead of its time if it came out in '93. Of course, I mean the movie. Nobody actually likes the book. Duh, right? But I did mean the book, the movie.
Garrison.
What?
You have to jump over the chasm in a vehicle.
Jump the shark.
Sayonara, sushi! Yeehaw!
Objective complete.
Rex, I saw the whole thing through my scope. That was incredible.
No, Doc. Paintings of crying clowns and dogs playing poker. Those are incredible. What I did, that's just a job.
Citation needed. On that bombshell. Hang on one second. Yeah, no, I'm gonna jot some notes down. I'll be more verbose about this during my lunch break, as I often like to get paperwork done during my lunch break. I should like to. That's actually not true. I do it. You don't like neon, Latario? What's wrong with you? Don't you know this is the 80s? Obviously. Ironically, this one, any game we cover that has always online as a feature, with very few exceptions, is going to get a negative for that. D3 comes to mind immediately. But in this case, it doesn't get a negative for that. Instead, it gets negative for the fact that that's obviously a freaking bug. Come on. And that's where we're at right now in overall review. I'll be back in about an hour.